Today we are going to bust the life is hard myth. There are so many of us that go through life saying life is hard, life is too much, this is not easy, life is a struggle, life is suffering. And today, you're not alone in that sentiment, but today we are going to bust that myth and calibrate back to a life of ease and joy and pleasure and happiness. Are you ready? Let's go. Welcome to Attain the Life You Desire show. I am Manal and I am so excited to be here with you, busting the life is hard myth. This is episode 20. Let us go. One of the reasons that people think that life is hard is because we suppress our fears. Anxiety takes us over. Anxiety hurts all of our bodies. We feel stress. Our emotions are overwhelmed. Our thoughts are looping and we just feel like life is too much. If you have been there, you will love. Go to my this is a free workshop, www.attain.me/anxiety. That's www.mattain.me/anxiety. Go to my free video, 10 steps to letting go of anxiety. It will walk you through and allow you to build the muscles to calibrate back to a life of ease by letting go of anxiety. So let's talk about today's subject. So many people talk about life being hard and that life is hard. And today I want to bust that myth. Life is meant to be enjoyed. Life is meant to be a pleasure. Life is meant to be happy and allowing and in flow. Life is meant for us to enjoy this human journey. But if you're not, it is natural. It is part of our human journey for us to learn how to calibrate back to our happiness. It is part of the human journey for us to learn to find the happiness within. How many of you have heard, I know everybody has, the expression of money can't buy love and happiness isn't in money and all of that all of those sentiments. That sentiment isn't just with money, it's with everything. That everything that you want, whether it's love, your freedom, and your worthiness, and I believe we're here on this human journey for this unconditional 3, your love, your worthiness, and your freedom. All of that is found within you. So we have come onto this human journey, and through our conditioning, we have picked up some misbeliefs. Some of these misbeliefs one of them is that life is hard. And the reason we believe that life is hard is because we have been told. We've been told that life is hard. And the reason that people that believe life is hard is because we're calibrating to the external world to calibrate and to measure how life is. So we are looking at what's going on outside of us, things that we can't control. And that's money, and that's our health perhaps, that's relationships, that's what's going on in the world. We are looking outside of ourselves, feeling out of control, trying to satisfy other people, and from that we're saying life is hard. And absolutely, if we are going to measure our ability to control the external world and measure life by the external world, life is hard and life is a struggle and life is full of suffering. But when we recognize, such as happiness can't buy love, which means, or money can't buy love, money can't buy love. So when we recognize, for example, like money cannot buy love, that it's not external to us, it's internal to us. Everything is internal. then life can be easy because we can control when we connect with ourselves internally. We can control or allow our thoughts. We can allow our beliefs. We can allow our emotions. We can be with our physical body. So when you turn around and you move your lens from the external world, where there's a lot of noise, no control, and so many different beliefs and misbeliefs, life is really hard. But when you move your lens to your internal world, where now you have ownership, you are the creator, you are the manifester, you get to choose your focus. You get to choose how to think. You get to choose how to feel. You get to choose what to believe. You get to choose how to act. Life becomes easy. And that's why people find, it's called finding internal peace. When you find internal peace, then you'll see and calibrate to the external in a peaceful way. So how do you let go of the external world and calibrate to your internal world? That's the beauty of building the muscles of your 4 bodies. The first time to hear me, we talk about our 4 bodies: our egoic body, our mental body, our emotional body, and our physical body. And our egoic body is where we start. We always start with our egoic body. What is it that you believe about life? If you believe that life is hard, boom. Life will continue to be hard. You will not move away from life being hard. But how about if we allow a shift that says the external life can be hard, but when I calibrate to my internal self, life is easy. Life is meant to be happy. I'm unconditionally worthy and free. I'm unconditionally loved. I'm unconditionally beautiful. I'm living my life's purpose. I'm connected with more. Life is amazing. There's so much to explore. What are the beliefs? What are the beliefs that you hold? And can you shift to more empowering ones? People use religion as a strong way of calibrating to higher set of beliefs and feelings. Religion is just very powerful, but sometimes people got a lot of power to the external God rather than realizing that God is within you and God is part of you and connected to you. And so then you remain with some of the self-empowerment and that belief and that love of the eternal support by the universe, earth, by something bigger, by God. So your egoic beliefs is the first place that you can lean on if you want to bust the myth that life is hard. And you choose to say, you know what? I'm going to start to see at how I can calibrate to a life is easy model. That life is meant to be enjoyed. That life is meant to be of pleasure. That life I am supported. That there's so much for me to learn and to grow. That life is so curious. Life is so interesting. What feels better? What feels more empowering? So I invite you to write down the list of all the empowering beliefs and maybe some of the misbeliefs that you had and what you want to bust so you can live a life that feels empowering and easy and happy and worthy. And then once you change your beliefs, then start to look at your thoughts. How often do you say, that's hard, I can't do it? Judge yourself, victimize yourself, and give your power away with limiting thoughts. When you shift your beliefs, it will be easier to shift your thoughts. And then you can start to recognize, ooh, I have conditioned thoughts that I've picked up that don't feel good. One of them being life is hard. And I'm going to choose to start to see life as being beautiful. Life being this amazing mystery. Life being lucky for me to live life. And I'm lucky to be here on earth. And I'm lucky to be myself. And I'm lucky to be growing and expanding. It's all about your mindset. And you know that there are so many teachers and books on mindset. And mindset is so easy to shift when you shift your beliefs. So easy to shift. But what you want to do is start to grow and grow and grow your mind until your thoughts are unlimited. And start to observe your conditioned thoughts and see whether they match misbeliefs. And you want to move on to beliefs that are empowering, which then guides you to empowering thoughts. And now your emotional body. How does it feel when you think that something is hard? Down, frustrated, sad, maybe angry. There's a lot of repressed emotion in there when you feel that something's stacked against you. You feel really angry that you're here. Why am I here? Why am I living this? So what you could start to do is, if you want life to be hard, there's a really strong consequences to what it does to your thoughts and your emotions. Now, when you think that life is easy, I'm supported, feels good, I'm lucky, see how your emotional body starts to shift. Now, again, you can't intellectualize this. You have to really start to feel it by orienting to beliefs that you really have. Beliefs in your spiritual beliefs, your religious beliefs, your beliefs about earth, your beliefs about the atmosphere, about the universe, about what's going on. You could just watch movies like Star Wars and Star Trek that start to open your eyes to life being more than just this human, which means we're connected, which means amazing. So don't try to intellect your way and don't try to force it with affirmations. It's truly about allowing beliefs that are true and real to formulate thoughts that are true and resistance free, which then opens your emotional body. So it'll be a game between jumping between the emotions, the thoughts, and the beliefs, but it's a fun game. And it's an empowering game. And it's a game that ultimately leads you to now your physical body. How does it feel when you feel like life is hard? Feels like stress, tension, pain, aches, tired. It's not feel good physically. And how does it feel when you say that life is amazing? I'm lucky. Life is curious. I love learning and exploring and understanding more about life. Feels open, exciting, and full of joy and happiness, excitement. So now you get to see that your physical body starts to feel open and energetic and vibrant when you shift from life is hard, life is a struggle, in your egoic beliefs and in your thoughts and your emotions. Your physical body has a direct impact. So, are you ready to bust the myth that life is hard? If you're going to use the external lens, yes, life is hard. But if you start to use the internal lens to realize that everything that I create and fosters within me, and I'm going to use and choose beliefs that feel good. And once I start to use beliefs that feel good, my thoughts feel good, my emotions feel good, my physical reality starts to feel good, then my physical reality starts to change. If you believe in manifestation, even if you don't, your physical reality will start to change once you start to see the beauty in the earth. You'll start to see the beauty in the birds and the beauty in the dogs and the cats and the nature and the trees and the sun, the moon. You start to see, and then you start to feel good and become more prosperous, because things that you may have judged as bad before feel prosperous and abundant and appreciative in a genuine way. So if you're ready to bust the myth that life is hard and shift to life is beautiful and amazing and abundant and easy, because you want the positive impacts on your thoughts, your emotions, and your physical being, then I invite you to continue to join me on this journey to attain the life that you desire. This is all we do on my podcast, on my lives, on my videos, on my socials. All we do is look at how do we create the muscles to align to a life that feels amazing, to the authentic expression of who you are, to release the resistance that we have picked up naturally on this life journey, and we calibrate back to a life of ease and beauty and happiness. This is the journey that we're on, and I am so glad that you're here today, and I hope that you have shifted and you have busted that myth, because it does not serve you to believe that life is hard, and it just serves you to see what type of empowering thoughts that you can have about life, because the impact on your thoughts, your emotions, and your physical being is just too much. And once you shift, you'll find that the external world will shift and move with you. If you like this, you will absolutely love my video, Mastering Ease, 10 Steps to Letting Go of Anxiety. Go to my website, www.attain.me/anxiety. That's www.mattain.me/anxiety, and download that video, 10 Steps to Letting Go of Anxiety, because anxiety is where it starts. We repress how we feel, and I will give you the tools to strengthen your 4 bodies so you can let go of anxiety and start to calibrate more to that life is easy, life feels good, life is amazing, and boom, I am going to bust that life is hard myth with the Attain tribe. So excited to see you here. Thank you so much. Love you so much. My love, always.